breaking updates now coming in of Pakistan that has decided to boycott India match in the T20 World Cup. So Pakistan has announced that they will participate in the T20 World Cup 2026 but will boycott the match against India. They were scheduled to face India in a group stage match in Colombo on the 15th of February, and they have decided to boycott this match. My colleague Karishma is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Well, Karishma, what is Pakistan scared of? Why has it decided to boycott the match against India? Is it allowed to do so, and what can be the consequences?
Well, Pratibha, it is absolutely not allowed to do so because there have been past precedents, but they have been in case of a terror attack in a country or some sort of security threat in a country. In fact, I can give examples of when that has happened. Historically, it has happened in 1996 when Australia and West Indies refused to travel to Sri Lanka because of, security concerns in that country, and a walkover was given to Sri Lanka. Then Zimbabwe versus England in Harare, February 2003, amid political tensions, the match was given a walkover. So there have been incidents like these, but not in this situation, because let's understand that Pakistan will be in Colombo, so there is no security issue. The India versus Pakistan match is scheduled to be held in Colombo. There is a understanding between India and Pakistan. A contract has been signed on the hybrid model where you will play in a neutral venue in all ICC events from 2024 to 2027. This is what Pakistan had signed up for when there was an impasse during the Champions Trophy in 2025, and as per that, India has followed all those protocols. India has followed the sports policy as well that was implemented, which clearly said that was implemented by the sports ministry, that India and Pakistan will not play any bilateral tournaments but will play each other in all sports in multi-nation tournaments. So India is following up on that. India is, will go to Colombo. They will be there at the ground in Colombo and they will wait for Pakistan. And if Pakistan doesn't turn up, then of course the match will be counted as forfeited and India will win all the important points.
Okay, Karishma, just stay with us just a moment on the points that you mentioned as well. Sources mentioning 2 times now that India will proceed as per the ICC protocol. They will travel to Sri Lanka, practice as scheduled. They will also conduct the pre-match press conference. They will hold the press conference, reach the stadium on time and wait for the match referee to call off the match. And as per the rule as well, points will be awarded only if one team is present on the field and the other refuses to take field. If both teams are not in the field, the match will be considered to have been abandoned and each team will get a point. So, Karishma, that is the strategy of Team India going to be. But this does put Pakistan in a spot, in an embarrassing spot in the world of cricket, and not the first time, very clearly, isn't it?
Well, it's absolutely. Pakistan has no good track record when it comes to ICC tournaments and playing against India. It is a 7-1, I believe, in favor of India when we talk about ICC tournaments. Their performance recently has been nothing to write home about. They're playing Australia at home right now, but please understand that that is an Australia B team that is playing in Pakistan, and they are beating that particular Australian team. But Pratibha, the financial implications, the revenue loss is going to be very huge on Pakistan cricket. The overall implications of this, I mean, there could be sanctions on their Pakistan Super League. They could lose hosting rights to ICC tournaments. There is a lot that could happen as far as Pakistan is concerned, because they have no valid reason. And remember, all the statements till now were coming in from the Pakistan Cricket Board, but now the government of Pakistan Twitter handle announced this, that we will not take the field versus India, because the Pakistan Cricket Board wanted to hide behind the government so that they could escape the ICC sanctions, citing that it is the government order that is stopping them from playing. But the situation here is very different to the other precedents. Like I said earlier, if there would have been a security issue, one could understand. But you are already in Sri Lanka, you will be in Colombo, you would have already played your opening match versus Netherlands, and then to go around and say that we don't want to play India, this will not be without any implications on the Pakistan Cricket Board.
Okay, all right, Karishma, do stay with us. We have some reactions coming in as well. What does this mean for Pakistan? Listen in.
I think Pakistan जो गवर्नमेंट है या PCB है, they're all damaging their own cricket. It's not going to solve their problems. Someone has to be there to think right, you know. They are not thinking right at the moment, you know. They want to support Bangladesh. You keep on supporting Bangladesh. That's not our business. But end of the day, who suffers? Bangladesh is going to suffer, and you going to suffer.
So let's talk about what could happen. The list of possible sanctions on Pakistan Cricket Board. There could be no clearance for bilateral tournaments. Foreign players could be stopped to play in PSL, and there will of course be huge revenue loss and financial implications as well. Breaking down further, let's bring in Karishma again. And Karishma, so these are some of the implications that Pakistan is looking at. Revenue losses. Apart from that, also no clearance for bilateral tournaments and foreign players not being allowed to play in PSL. So there are going to be some long-term consequences of this decision.
Well, yes, absolutely. And when we talk about the revenue loss or the financial loss, Pratibha, let's also understand that the broadcaster also spends a lot of money on an India versus Pakistan match. It is often, advertised as the marquee clash of any ICC tournament. So it could also be possible that the broadcaster's loss could also be deducted from the Pakistan's share of ICC revenues, which would be very, very huge. Apart from that, this was all reported earlier as well on Times Now that there could be very severe consequences on Pakistan Cricket Board if they were to pull out of the World Cup or not play versus India, out of which these are the possible sanctions that we are reporting at this moment, that there could be no bilateral tournament clearance for Pakistan. There could be no clearance for foreign players to play in the Pakistan Super League. And as has been the case, all the players want to play in IPL, but players who do not get a chance in IPL or are not picked up in the auctions go ahead and sign up for the Pakistan Super League. Apart from that, there could be other sanctions as well, financial implications like we mentioned, and some more could also be in the offing by the ICC, which could include taking away hosting rights of ICC tournaments. They are also scheduled to host the T20 Women's World Cup in 2028. So it is not going to be an easy path going ahead for the Pakistan Cricket Board.
Okay, all right, Karishma. Thank you for joining us with all those details.